What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another unboxing video. And over Black Friday I ordered a bunch of Hot Toys and apparently Iron Studios and a bunch of different sets and things that I want to unbox. A couple, I think one of them is a statue, one of them says it's a art scale. So I'm very curious to bust these open because some of them are slightly different from the Hot Toys. These ones are going to be from Iron Studios, which I've never heard of, but I'm sure they're very similar to Sideshow and Hot Toys. But yeah, I have a couple of art sets here today that I want to unbox and jump into, so let's just get right into it, shall we? This first one, if you guys haven't seen on the channel, I have this giant statue unboxing from Sideshow of Daredevil. I also have a Loki and Vision unboxing from Hot Toys. So now this is my second Vision, but this is a different Vision. Bust out the top cardboard, pull out the box. Very light box. I felt like the Hot Toys ones were heavier, but small little set. Didn't think it was going to be this small, but I still love it either way. And this is Vision in his Halloween costume. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah. Little Vision in his Halloween costume. It almost makes me want to get the Wanda in the Halloween costume. I at least have to get a Wanda to go next to the Vision over here. But in due time, my friends, in due time. Let's open up the lid. Some styrofoam taped up on the inside. Alright. Pretty easy unboxing so far. Nice little tape around the edges. Do I want to cut that? Just rip into it like it's Christmas? And maybe rip into it. Well, at least the packaging was taped up nice. Slide off the top. And I guessed it was the top and I was right. Some padding on that side. Alright, nice little base. This one's going to be smaller than I expected, but that's okay. The bottom of the base says WANDAVISION, Vision Halloween version, Iron Studios, 1/10 scale. So I believe the other ones are 1/6 scales, and this is a 1/10 scale is the bottom for you guys. The top just looks like a wooden deck of some sorts, and it looks like a little foot slots in there, and it's got a little pumpkin jack-o'-lantern sitting there ready to put some candy in there or something. And this one feels much more like the Sideshow statue that I've gotten before, like the Daredevil one here. And I believe this next one that I'm also going to pull out afterwards, you're going to get a little bit of a 2-for-1 here in this video. But the Vision himself pops out nicely. It just comes in two pieces, the base and the Vision himself. Oh wow. Yeah, no, it's definitely more of a statue, definitely not a figure of sorts. I don't want to break anything. And his little foot just slots in right there. Oh, wow. Yeah, nice little Vision, little Halloween set. Little tiny Vision. I fuck with this heavy, actually. You know, because it's tiny, you know, it wasn't crazy expensive. I mean, it was a decent price tag, but it was on sale for Black Friday, so I was able to get it for I think maybe $100 and maybe under $100. Between the two sets here, I think they were both original price over 100, maybe over 200, and after Black Friday, I would think it was definitely like almost under 100. But yeah, good detail, not crazy detail, but you know, it gets the job done, and I think it's just funny. It's a nice little piece here of the little Vision being Halloween Vision. So that's cool. I'm gonna put that right there for now. Definitely gonna save my Vision box just in case one day I ever want to sell this or get rid of it. And in one of my last unboxing videos, it was kind of funny that one kid commented, your box was slightly sliced open at the top. Did you peek inside to take a look before? And yes, the top is cut, pre-sliced for me, but that's mostly just to save time in this video. I have not peeked inside because I still have to take off that that cardboard, pop open this top here, and oh, blue X-Men symbol. What does that mean? Let's pull out of this box. Oh, oh, yeah. So instead of going, you know, the typical, I got Wanda, I'll get Vision, I went and got QuickSilver statue. Mostly because it was on a super sale for Black Friday, but I figured, you know what? I've been wanting to get more of a statue, so this is, Vision here is kind of more of a statue. This is also 1/10 scale, but the base looks a little bit more robust, so I'm curious to see his size next to Vision here and see what it looks like. But let's just jump right into it. Iron Studio so far through 2, made packaging very easy. It's been secure. This one looks exactly the same. Styrofoam on the inside. Pull that out. Keep the box handy. Gonna cut the tape like I did last time. Peel that back. Give it a little slice. Now you can unwrap the tape. This feels like the back side though, so I'm gonna flip. Oop, yep, it did feel like the back side. Got a little QuickSilver instructions here. QuickSilver art, little instructions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 little pieces, it looks like. That's very interesting. And it looks like QuickSilver goes on last. So it looks like there's 10 little rock formations. At least it comes with this, because there was one of them I was putting together and it had practically no instructions, and I was like, I'm just guessing at this point. But yeah, crazy little look-ski in here. Let me grab a little clip of this. You pull open the styrofoam here. I also have 2 cameras going, so this is a 3rd shot here. But just a little look at that Vision statue. That looks awesome. But yeah, it has a nice little instruction sheet for the QuickSilver here, and it has all these different little rock pieces, 10 steps, and this QuickSilver will be together. But it looks like we got quite a bit of, that looks like the base, that looks more like QuickSilver. Yeah, so I'm gonna go through here and start to assemble these rock panels and show you guys what it looks like at the end. So this little base for the QuickSilver one looks like he's running through some type of robot arm, maybe over rocks, but maybe the speed of him running is tossing things about a little bit. I don't know, but this, for such a tiny little piece, to have all these rocks placing into it, it seems crazy to me, because it's not that big, right? Like, hand size, you know, it's pretty small build here. I'm very curious to see where everything is gonna slot in here, but I guess let's just start and eventually figure it out. Very interesting. So the way that the rocks are, they're not necessarily numbered or numbered holes, but it does seem like it only fits into one hole particularly, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't necessarily fit into any of the other ones, but it kinda just slots in there just good enough. But it would be helpful, maybe even just numbered on here which one's which, but you know, it's just confusing because they're all similar shaped little rock formations. At least this one has a finger in it, so that should be fairly helpful. Which one has a finger? It looks like only that step, so this finger looks like it joints in there maybe, or step 8. Oh, it does say 8 on the little knuckle, so yeah, that is step 8. Now, does it fit in where I want it to fit in? But like I said, it seems to be that it only fits in certain places. Yeah, because this doesn't fit in any other which way. Maybe that way, but that's wrong. Also wrong. That feels right though. Alright, this thing is slightly strange. Some of these rocks aren't exactly set in there permanently. I do like this style of statue a little bit more. The figures are cool because they're slightly bigger and they're more adjustable and they come with like changeable parts, but the statues are cool because they just kind of slot in perfectly and just little magnets, little boop, you know, and it's just perfect in there, you know. Alright, I've kind of finished up the base, and now the magnet goes in for the neck. QuickSilver looks pretty good. Foot goes in there. That should slot in like perfectly. And it's not quite, he's not exact, he's in, but he's not exactly in. Like, it looks like he could go more, and that's gonna bug me. But he was on sale and discounted, so maybe that's why, you know, that type of thing. He doesn't fit exactly how he should because they just were trying to get these out. Or maybe that's why people weren't buying them. Who knows? In the hole. That one looks more in now, so yeah. Alright, so there's a QuickSilver unboxing, and he's got all these crazy rocks around him that aren't necessarily perfectly locked in. Some of them are, but like some of them wiggle for some reason. His foot is almost, it's about 99% of the way in. It should just slot in perfectly, but you know, those are minor details. But he does look pretty sick at this sick angle. Let me see if I can get a shot of that. Oh, right. So we got Vision here. Vision looks pretty good in his green little silhouette. He's got this wooden base with this jack-o'-lantern. He's got his little high tops on, his Chuck Taylors. I mean, even the details down on the wooden floorboards is kind of crazy. But yeah, not too crazy. A 1/10 scale Iron Studios Vision Halloween suit. And then there's this rocky bottom. You can see his foot, how it's not precisely in there, but it does look good enough. But you can see the toe. I don't know. I would like that to sit in there a little bit better for my liking. But overall, this suit here is freaking awesome. Look at the angle that that's at. That's pretty crazy. His absolutely chiseled abs and perfect muscle tone, because this guy's constantly running. But a couple of these rocks are loose, you know, but they are magnetized and just pop in most of them. So pretty damn cool. But that is Vision and QuickSilver. And you can see that little crazy strand of hair. He had a second one, but it broke in packaging, so that kind of sucks as well. So I'm not entirely happy with the QuickSilver. Vision's pretty cool. He is a little bit bigger than Vision, so both 1/10 scale doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but this base is just a lot bigger. But it is what it is. I think these are both really cool. Iron Studios, I think I'm going to stick to Hot Toys like those bad boys over there and Sideshow Studios. But hey, still pretty damn cool. So if I end up getting some more Iron Studio stuff, I ain't going to be mad, because this 1/10 scale is actually pretty cool and might fit on the shelves a little bit better than taking up all that space. You know what I mean? So yeah. But let's find a home for these boys. Well, you can see Mr. Loki with his bendy horns and his cube and his ginormous saber or sword or whatever you want to call it, his base. But you can see that the 1/10 scale versus the 1/6 scale really is, what is that, 4 times smaller or 4 times bigger when you're talking about the Hot Toys figures. And like, that's just so much more posable, but also way more expensive. So, you know, if you want a nice, cheaper, affordable option, and especially if they're running like sales during Black Friday and Christmas time this time of year, it might be a good time for you to check out some other options on their website. You know, you can get the most expensive versions, the giant exclusive Sideshow collectible comic cat, you know, statues, or you can get a 1/10 scale statue, or you can get a figure where you can pose and move the figures and limbs however you want. It has that little thing around the waist, so I could pose him however you want. He comes with different hands. Loki came with different accessories like handcuffs, different hands, a second sword. You could take the helmet off and put on a little muzzle. And Loki's got some pretty neat accessories, so, you know, very cool there. I think I must get a Wanda to match his scale in the 1/6, but I think they had a Halloween costume 1/10 scale Wanda for this, and I might need to get that just so I can have Wanda, Vision, and her brother QuickSilver, although that we never got to see this type of QuickSilver. But I wouldn't be mad at being able to see Aaron Taylor Johnson or even Evan Peters as this type of QuickSilver with the full comic book accurate outfit. And yeah, he looks great, but he does look pretty good. So now the shelf is a little bit better. But yeah, I got my Vision with my Vision. They look like little babies. Little baby brothers compared to the other two. But it's kind of funny. But Comment below your thoughts on these, and if you would get Iron Studios, Hot Toys, or Sideshow, which ones do you prefer? But as far as the collection wise, it's just cool to have stuff that I don't necessarily have to build, you know, like putting that on the shelf took a lot quicker than building. You know what I mean? Like, I've been building some Christmas sets for like the entire month of Christmas now, and I gotta finish those so I can get them displayed for Christmas. But also, you know, I want to post the video for before Christmas, so stay tuned for a Lego video coming out next week. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas to those who celebrate, and thank you guys all for coming on by. If you want to follow my other social medias, links down in the description below for those. My name is Big Cam. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you beautiful people in the next video. And I will see you guys when I see you guys. Peace.